Welcome to my YouTube channel, or welcome back to my YouTube channel if you aren't new. Today we are going to be reading from the subreddit Best of Reddit Updates, and these ones are like ridiculously juicy. So this one says, "Am I the jerk for telling my husband's ex-wife to keep her personal items at her house?" I'm really curious as to what he means by personal items, but I guess we'll find out. So my husband and I have been married for 3 years. He was previously married to his ex, and he found out she cheated the whole marriage and they got divorced. Well, they share custody of their son 50-50, and about 4 weeks ago, she sent a kid over with a basket of clothes, and I was picking out clothes for him to wear to school one morning, and I found 3 panties in the basket. That's insane. Now, my immediate thought was, okay, laundry probably got mixed up, no biggie. I told my husband about it. He said if it happened again, we should say something because he doesn't want her stuff at our house. Exactly. 2 weeks later, kid comes over to our house for the week with a new basket, and I'm picking out his clothes for school, and I find 2 more panties in the lingerie. That's insane! I immediately told my husband, and we agreed we would say something. Now, anytime my husband brings up anything, she always gets defensive, so I told him I would send her a text, and all I said was, "Hey, kid was sent home with his basket on top are a lot of your personal items. This has happened twice before, and we both asked them. You please be more careful with what gets sent to him. Thank you." That's, like, so sweet. That is so much better than how I would have handled that. Like, I would have definitely not been that nice about it. I might, honestly. To be honest, I might have waited one more time, except the lingerie. That's, like, too much. Like, yeah, I would have said something after that, but if it was just underwear, it would have been fine, I guess. And I wouldn't have said anything until it happened like 3 or 4 times, but the lingerie is actually insane. She says, "I didn't hear back from her all day, so I assumed she got embarrassed and didn't want to say anything back, which was perfect for me because no conflict. Later that night, she sends 2 texts back saying, 'Don't ever text me again. You are not and never will be the kid's mom.'" What prompted that? Truly, what prompted that? What the heck? She said, "I didn't say anything back to her because I've never claimed to be her son's mom, and I've always said I'm just an extra support system." That's so sweet, and I'm not here to steal anyone's role. Well, she proceeded to call my husband, screaming, saying she was going to take him to court and that I threatened her and was trying to tell her how to parent. Mind you, my husband saw the text of what I said, and there was no threatening done whatsoever. So am I the jerk for telling my husband's ex to keep her personal items at her house? Okay, the first commenter says you should have clothes and toiletries and even gaming systems and toys and everything else there for him, even if you have to buy duplicates. He shouldn't have to trek laundry baskets back and forth. I kind of do agree with that, but like, not everybody's in the same financial, not everybody's in the financial situation to do so. So just tell her to keep everything. You've got it, except school books if he has a special lovey. Oh, like, that's cute. They called it a lovey, like a toy, like a little stuffy. It's so cute. OP says, yes, he's picky with his school clothes, and his ex thought it would be easier if she just brought over the clothes. I told my husband he's going to buy him duplicates of his favorite shirts. That way we don't have to deal with that anymore. Yeah, okay, that's good. And then the way that she blew up, though, I feel like this happened before OP and the husband got married. Commenter 2 says, a lot of people are saying to throw them away. She would have started World War III with my husband's ex-wife. She would set up a trap just like this. Why would you throw my clothes away that were mistakenly mixed up? I told Junior to gather his clothes and you throw my clothes away. I put them in a plastic grocery bag and just handed it over with his stuff and not said not one word about it. I wouldn't bring any attention to it. And document her shenanigans. Yeah, document everything. That's always. Document everything. Everything. Also agree only husband does any and all communication with someone like her. She's ready to start a forest fire. OP says, yes, this is why we didn't throw them away, because we knew if she found out she would be livid. See, I would have thrown them away. I'm kind of upset that she didn't throw them away. I don't need to know what she's doing. I don't need to know who she's doing it with. No, thank you. Commenter 3 says, this sounds like a dominance thing. She knows she cheated, and she thinks that either you will find the underwear and think your husband is cheating and leave him, or she thinks that she's tempting her ex in hopes that he will take them and be lured back to her, or most likely she thinks that you will get jealous because her personal items make her so much sexier than you. Whatever the reason, she's just looking for attention. Throw her crap away and ignore it. If she complains that they don't come back to her, say, what underwear? All we saw were the kids' clothes. By chance, is she suddenly single? Yes, she is. She broke up with her boyfriend like 4 months ago. See, I feel like she's like regretting her decision. And she just wants the husband back. Even more than that, I think that she doesn't want OP to be happy with the husband, you know? I don't think that she wants her kid to have another like motherly figure, which is understandable, but not like this. This is not how you go about that. Comment 4 says, ooh, is the son actually his? And OP says yes, that was the very first thing that he took care of when he found out. Okay, see, that's good. Now, the jerk, this has absolutely nothing to do with the child. This is your husband's ex sending her crappy intimates to your house where you live with your husband. You absolutely should be the one to contact her. I can assure you that if I had a partner and his ex started pulling this crap, she'd be dealing with me, woman to woman, and not him, especially if I'm the one who ended up handling her bum covers. These people are just calling it like whatever. It's so funny. One of the questions is, why would she be sending the child back with dirty laundry? She'd likely be ordered to clean the child's laundry, which she used during her parenting time, before sending them back with him. Honestly, I think that they were clean. I think that they were clean. I could be mistaken though. With respect to your stepchild, which he is, you have every right to parent him while he's in your home. Exactly. I've taught my daughter to respect her stepmom. Does her stepmom get to raise my child according to her values? No, of course not. But in her house where she lives with my teen's dad, her rules matter. Exactly. And see, this is good. Like I feel like this was a healthy divorce and not a divorce where she was cheating on him and trying to play him, you know. OP says, thank you for this. I had someone tell me to just shut up about it and mind my place. Are you kidding me? But honestly, my place is home. If I don't want something where I'm going to speak up about it. Very grateful that my husband had my back through the situation as well and defended me when she was trying to talk bad about me. I've always told my husband that I'll always give him advice on how to deal with parenting, but I won't ever try to do it because I don't want his ex saying that I'm trying to steal her role. But apparently no matter what I do, it's what's going on in her mind. Always be grateful to Kiddo's mom for being his mom. Because of her, I get to enjoy a small piece of his life and watch him grow up. That's so sweet. I really wish our relationship was better, but sadly I doubt that'll ever happen. That's so sweet. See this girl? She's like, no, I want me and his mom to have a good relationship. I don't want to be like fighting for his attention. It can just be like, I'll just be that extra support and the mom can still be the mom. Like, that's so sweet. And then the mom just doesn't get it. So all right, 3 days later. So there's an update. Hey y'all, I had a couple people ask about an update. We got my stepson yesterday, and I'm very happy to say that there was no undies in his clothes basket this week. I would like to thank everyone for their support and making me laugh with ideas of what to do if it happens again. That's like, I think she got the message. Like I said, I really don't know if it was intentional or if laundry got mixed up. I do feel like she did do it on purpose because after my husband told her she could take him to court, she backed off and started crying and saying no, she didn't want to go to court. Someone asked if this was the first time something weird has happened, and no, it's not. Okay. Last year's stepson had an award ceremony, and my husband and I were waiting inside, and she called him to ask if they had started, and we said, no, we're just waiting, and she got mad I was there. Are you kidding me? So then OP decided to step out and wait in the truck because she didn't want her to create a scene and ruin the kid's day. That's so sad. Then when she pulled into the parking lot, she got out and started yanking on the door handle, telling me to get out. And if I really wanted to be the kiddo stepmom, I would have to get out and talk to her. I did not get out of the truck, and I stayed inside the whole time. After everything was done, she demanded I stay and hear her apology, which I did, and afterwards I didn't have anything to say to her, and she proceeded to look at my husband and say, you see, I'm trying to be respectful. She isn't. Going like... And you get into the car. That's respectful, right? Yeah. Okay. Insane. Could I have said something? Yes, but anything that was going to come out of my mouth wasn't nice, so I decided to keep quiet. After that, she got a boyfriend, and I was able to attend stepson's games and events. They did break up around 4 months ago, and then this happened. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed watching the video as much as I did making it, and I hope to see you in the next one. So, bye.